Oh, this is Maggie. She's here for a checkup. She's a little elderly and she's been having some malabsorption, GI malabsorption problems as we see in the cat. So it's a recheck exam. So I've listened to her heart and lungs. You can see she's eating baby food here. I'm just talking with the client that she's a little tricky to give her B12 and her pred injections at home. Injectable is an easier way for her to get her med. So at first I'm doing the exam, but we have her on a blanket. We sprayed it with a little feel away. No one has been really touching her. The only touches happened is when I've listened with the stethoscope or felt her abdomen, and that's really important for Maggie. So I'm going to remember that as I'm going to show the client a way that we can like get her shots in at home and help it be less upsetting for her. I do want to check your teeth, sweetie pie. So I'm going to use a Q-tip real quick here, short and sweet on the kitty exam. Yeah, you can open your mouth. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's all. All right, so what I like to do is, Lisa, you want to get that carrier base? So at home, carrier base, and we have the injections. I'm going to go ahead and do her shot and then we'll get her blood drawn. So anyway, at home, if your client can set up a blanket on a counter, that's great. But I think she's not been the most receptive, is that right?
Right.
Okay, so she's not been receptive to the blanket on the counter. We want her to stay in one spot, right? We don't want her running around the house as we're trying to give an injection. So using the base of a carrier or a laundry basket. And I like a laundry basket from home because the laundry basket already has the scents from your clothing and you, which is what the cat loves. So again, now we're trying to make, how do we make it nice? And even if you want to put like a blanket or your robe, your old sweatshirt, I don't care, in the base of it so she feels like it's a part of her. So no one needs to touch her because this base or at home, your laundry basket would be what serves to hold her. Okay, so before we even, and if you notice, I have the shots down here where she can't see them, hiding the trigger.
Yeah.
And Lisa, if you want to go ahead and plop some baby food, she's going to kind of warm her up with just give her some baby food like that right there. So she's just sitting in the container, getting something good. Now she's eating. While she's eating, it's really important, so if she doesn't eat, then you really want to either give her time or maybe warm the baby food up. Make it ham baby food.
Ham, yeah, that's what we had was
okay.
ham.
So nobody's touching her, and the only touch I'm going to do is one little wipe with the alcohol. Now I'm going to give her a break. I'm not going to touch her for at least another 2-3 seconds because it's like the touch might upset her, and then we got to let her relax. So now she's relaxed, so I'm just going to take a little pinch, needle in, and especially while she's eating, there you go. And now give the injection, but I'm not pulling on the skin. I'm not pinching the skin.
Okay.
I'm not touching her. Right, I'm not holding her down. This is so important on cats. So I think, and sometimes our inclination is, I've got to hold her, I've got to keep her in place. But it's actually kind of opposite on cats, that the less you hold them, the more they're likely to stay in place.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Looked easy, Maggie.
Do you want to try doing this now with the
Sure.
depot? Okay, so let's have you just.
Get that shook up.
Yeah, I've got that shaken up. So hang on. Timing's important here. Lisa's going to get her going on the baby food. Think of it as like a 1, 2, 3. Put the food down. Nobody touching her. Okay, now that she's eating, go ahead and wipe a little with the alcohol. There you go. Okay, now get your syringe. Take your cap off. Okay, go ahead and tent the skin. There you go. Right in. Very good. Shot. Very good. And if we can, we'll give her more food at the end. Very good. Very good. I don't want to yell too much. I'll get her upset. But a little bit more at the end. Sorry, honey, we're running out. Because especially at the end, then she has time in here after the procedure. Everything's calm and good, And what I say is the last memory is the lasting memory. So if the food being in here is what she really then remembers most, not the action of getting the shot. So if we can get her to be, happy, and especially if she eats a little bit of the food, that's her way of saying, okay. So at home you can get the laundry basket out. You can just do a practice session without giving her a shot.
Right.
Put her in there, feed her tuna. This is when junk food's okay.
Oh, okay.
Spray cheese, whatever. And put her in there once or twice a week to practice it. So.
All right, we can do that, can't we, Maggie?
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.